You can do it as long as you want.
Long as okay. So you know, she told me not to go to work that morning, and I said, "Honey, we need the money." And what was it? 4 bedroom house he had. He had a 4 bedroom house, and he promised me if I go work, we could have the four bedroom house free and clear. He would give me money for weekly working for him, and we'd have all the eggs, milk, and all that free.
That's a good deal.
Really good deal. So I said, and she said, something, I just got a feeling something bad's going to happen to you. You don't go to work today. She told me. I said, well, I'm young. I'm 30 years old. What in the world could have happened to me? I said that. I really did. But I was young and had the injury. So, like I said, when I got up there to Wagner up there, my fuel pump fell off. Down 51 there. I said, if I had to, I'm going to walk to work. I'm not going to, I'm not going to miss work. So it was, I think I had about 2.5 miles to walk to his place out there. And as soon as I got to his place there, he had a young man working for him too. And he said, he said, I've got a lot of broom corn that I need silo for my cows, my dairy cows. I need to cut. We need to get it harvested this morning. So I said, oh, okay. So I guess around about between 8:30 and 9 o'clock when I started cutting that. I got through about 11:30, and he said to me, he said, well, I got a 90-acre tract down there, and we don't get it in the harvest today, it'll be too late to get it in for next week. It'll be too late to get it in next week. So we got to get it in today. He said, why don't you take my biggest John Deere diesel, take it down there, and I'll show you down there by River River, the gate to go in. And he said, there's a 90-acre tract. We've got to get in the field today. I said, okay. So I took his biggest John Deere diesel, which it had 3 section discs on 6 foot, 16 foot on the left, 16 in the middle, and 16 on the other end. So I was covered 16 times 16 times 16, 14 and 15 depth in the air was John Deere diesel. So we had 2 big con trees that were kind of close together. You couldn't reach around them because they were real big. And then he had another country on the same field, was about 150 yards away, was back on to the northeast end of the field. So I was playing around, and he come down there. I guess I didn't even leave lunch. I was supposed to have lunch. He gave me 30 minutes to eat lunch, but I didn't even take lunch. But I know he wanted the ground, fouled in that day. So when he come down there, I said, "Look, we're in fifth gear, and your southeast corner down there is pulling your tractor real hard." I said, "We should go back in fourth gear." And I said, "Down there it's laboring almost in the red zone." And he said, "Well, don't burn the tractor up, but it says just to keep it in fifth gear." I said, "Okay, you're the boss." So I dished up on both sides of the country, and that one tree I was dishing up, coming to the last of the country, which I was already on the left side of the country, I was about 3.5 foot, any distance away. And so when I would look back, make sure I was coming up to the tree about 3.5 foot away, and all of a sudden I seen the disc just jumped up out of that midair. This is hydraulic now. Jumped up and reached over and caught that tree.
Uh,
It tore 1.5. It tore 1.5 disc completely off, and the run wheel on the left side.